Good afternoon. Do I have anything to say? Maybe not. I just wanted to connect without calling on the phone and interrupting a busy day. I'm about to start writing. I've had a really hard time writing the last 3 weeks. Last week I wrote a bit, the week before I wrote a bit, and then the week before that I didn't write anything. My therapist points out that we've been talking heavily about my sister for 3 weeks. Maybe there's a connection. So, my intention is to, which could change, is to write about Mike. And then I kind of like popped it in my head during therapy about my mother. Although I think anything family related is just too disturbing, or just I can't touch it. Hopefully one day. We talked about that. I have rage because I get really overwhelmed. I have suicidal ideation real bad, and that I want to do violent things to myself, and I feel extreme anger when I talk about my father and my sister, and I talked about that, and we did talk about her. I feel afraid to talk about her to you right now because last night Paul and I were talking about her, and I started to get worked up, and I was about to ask him something, a question that I've asked him before, which I feel like I've never really gotten a real answer, so I started to ask, like, you know, you've always had a friendly relationship with her, and you know, you've seen her sunny side. It's usually sunny side up. Do you think that I'm kind of going off the deep end, or, you know, like, and he was like, what do you feel for her? And I went, dead inside. And he said, you're not dead inside. He's like, you're obsessed, and you're talking about her nonstop. And I don't quite remember the 90s, but I would say for the past 15 years, when you talked about her constantly. I was like, not constantly, come on. He's like, all right. He's like, but when we do talk about her, you're like this, and you say these things. And he said, I have a hard time believing that you're going to make a real change. I think you're going to be like this for the rest of your life. And I got really mad. And I stood up from my chair. I started screaming. I was like, she abused me. She said, I fucking hate her guts. Like, I'm 44 years old. And this is the age where I finally have the strength to face what she's really done and what my father's really done, and to end it, divorce, sever. And then, but simultaneously, I felt mortified that I've drained him with my talk. Like, so I was like, not in a like fighty fight way, but I was like, we don't have to talk about this anymore. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, I've exhausted you, and I just, you know, I'm sorry. And I was thinking, I've done that to you. I gotta cry. I don't want to cry. So, yeah, I was like, I'll say it for my therapist. Then he was like, I want to be here for you. I want to be an ear. I was like, you can't now. Like, I'll never be comfortable again talking to you about this. Like, I just, I understand what you're saying, and you can't say that and then say that's all right. Like, you can talk to me. It's too confusing for me. I just, I feel depressed about that. And then in therapy, she a little bit challenged whether or not I wanted to sever all ties. And she's like, we started this talk 3 weeks ago, and you've been certain that that's what you want. And I was like, I am certain. And she's like, but you could do things to, so that it's not completely disruptive to the family. Like, you could only see her like twice a year, like Christmas and whatever your family does. And keep your distance. And I was like, I don't want that. And then she's like, why? And I was like, well, I feel hatred, and maybe I won't always feel hatred. So I know that I should keep a door open or whatever, a possibility of some kind of reconciliation in a limited way. But so I might not always feel as strongly as I do now, but now I feel hate and disgust, and I want revenge. She's like, I know you want revenge. And I was like, and the revenge is putting up a mirror to her. And I can write very coldly and clinically and itemize some things that she's done, big and small, that demonstrate what she's done to me and why this is happening. And that's what I want. And then I don't want to see her anymore. And the only thing twinging at my heartstrings is Poppy. And so I got to work something out with that. But I guess, no, I do. Poppy's totally aware of her. I can't just take that relationship away. And knowing that we're moving, I don't know. I'm sorry if I've drained you. I don't know what to do. Like, therapy was so intense today, and it wasn't even all about Carol Ann. It was about, I don't know, family trauma. She was like, I told her, I was like, I just want you to know I'm really never gonna change. Like, the meds will help me control my temper and my mood swings, and I think therapy with you will improve my insight. But this shit is like deep inside. It's not gonna go away. My bad habits are not gonna go away. I mean, sometimes I get into a mode of good habits, but then I slip back into like the real me. And so mindfulness and whatever. It's like, it's not me. And I know it. And she was like, why pretend? Maybe I shouldn't even be in therapy, because all we're doing is rooting out deep, dark things that make me feel bad, have panic attacks when I get home, and aren't changing me. And she's like, you're ending an abusive relationship. So that's something. And she's like, all the old stuff inside, she's like, can be taken out and examined and let go. And I was like, I'm never letting go. I was like, I'm obsessed with it. Like, I'm not gonna let go. But she's like, well, we can work on that. And And I was like, do you, the way back, she's like, I don't believe in labels. I was like, she was like, she's like, I think that we can do a lot to heal your trauma. And I was like, well, let's see we heal the trauma. I was like, do you think that that I wouldn't be bipolar anymore? And she's like, why do you ask that? And I was like, because you said you don't believe in labels, so maybe you don't believe that I have that condition. And she was like, I think the trauma makes your condition extremely complex. And you have the gene. You'd have the gene for bipolar, and your family conditions and treatment of you set it off. And so if trauma is like swept away and cleaned up, you probably will have like the up and down, up and down, up and down cycles, but that can be treated very effectively with medication. And you yourself, I mean, you can see that there's been a change, and you from when you didn't take medication for it, and now you are. There many positive changes have taken place. She's like, if you didn't have the condition, the medications wouldn't work. And I was like, yeah, that's true, right? Like, that's the only thing that's ever convinced me that I really am, is that, like, lithium. If you gave lithium to someone that did not have bipolar, it'd be like irrelevant. They might get the side effects, but the benefits wouldn't. Although lithium is used for a couple of other things. Alzheimer's research, migraines in men. There's a few other weird things. And anyway, the basic point. I don't know. It's hard. And right now, Poppy and Paul are outside playing, and I was outside for a little while. Her voice is annoying the shit out of me. She's playing on her bounce back, and she's so excited about it. So I like her happiness, and Paul is hanging out with her, like, so good. But I felt like removed from them. Like, I had to get away. I knew I was gonna write around now anyway, but like her voice, like if he doesn't do exactly what she wants, she's like, stop, like that register. And I just can't. So I like seeing her happy and playful, but I cannot. And if it were me, I would be like, I'm not going to play with you if you're going to talk to me that way. He will never do that. Oh, she was like, I was like, I worry for Poppy. Paul has major depression diagnosed. He's a depressive, and I've got, yeah, as you can see. And she's like, yeah, yep. She's like, Poppy, is greatly at risk for this. And she's like, but she will be coming from a home that is calm, stable, loving, attentive, highly educated and aware on this illness. And so she's like, there are people that have it that don't lead chaotic lives. They just deal with it and they take their medication. So you don't have to feel helpless about it if it does come to that. And I was like, okay, thank you, goodbye. It's 14 something. I gotta go. Bye. I'm sorry if I bore you. I'm so sorry. I really am.